அக்டோபர் மாதம் கேமை முடிச்சிடுவோம். லோடிங்க ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகுது.
Best turn around if I were you. Elite!
மறந்தே போச்சு. கண்ட்ரோல்ஸே மறந்துச்சு.
Step away, sir. Stop right now. Last warning, sir.
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to kill you another, please.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
என்னடா இது?
cannot enter. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Fucking a fucking grave! Burn it, boy! Burn! That's what you do, bitches!
எவ்வளோ பிரச்சனை வருது
apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
How can we be sure we're making a difference? You always knew the word.
Enggak andare kaive.
Simpletons, these nurses. No respect.
Daily routine.
Not now.
It's locked.
Yang dengarkan itu ya.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
லேடி ஆஷ்பெரி எங்க இருப்பாளே மறந்து போச்சு.
Please come back later.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
இதுக்குள்ள ஒளிஞ்சிருக்கு.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you. But you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you?
Dr. Swan...
What do you know?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I...
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is...
A lady has to have...
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle.
Why did you save me?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young...
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skull...
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires.
I've been away from London and England.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that.
What is it you...
Fear has long since flown this form.
Are there many
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend...
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the...
Will they all be as affable as you?
I do not see why not. But remember, even...
That sounds like a lesson from
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess and a gentle...
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and...
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the one...
Once glorious.
They have seen better days, but all...
You make them sound like some sort...
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret system.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such...
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire...
Excuse my forwardness, but...
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without...
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice.
So me being a vampire?
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not...
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill...
A vampire?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
I'd like...
Wise choice, Doctor. Good evening.
Goodbye, Milton.
This is no time for some.
Safer here than anywhere else.
Scuffs on every street corner.
Where's that go?
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important.
This strain of flu, it's very different from...
Really? What makes...
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently
I see.
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish...
This is very interesting.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in...
You mean like rabies? Is there...
There's a lot we're not seeing here.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable
We'll discuss this more later.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said...
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at White...
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
Came here in the first place.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my face.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right, Doctor.
How is your stay?
Oh, it's bliss.
Can I ask you precisely...
It's the pain, sir.
Can I do it?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills.
Who is treating?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem...
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks...
To wait for her next nibble is the best read.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you.
She's quite harmless, I can assure.
So do you let her bite you?
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of...
She could decide to bite less.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doc.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed?
In her madness, she never refers to my scar.
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really don't want to...
No offense.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary. I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Blackwell, Florida, Serious City.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
இவனுங்க அடிப்பானுங்களா?
He's mine! I'll take him!
புது பவர் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். செம்ம செம்ம. அங்கேருந்து எவனோ யாரை விட்டுன்னே விடுறாங்க. ஒன்றும் அடிக்காமே போயிருக்கலாமா? ஒயிட் சாப்பிள் காணும். Dun, 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 dun.
Best run along home, sir. See them fancy clothes? It's not the top.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Carnage. This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail. As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word. I'm doing this.
டாக்டரோட பாடியை தேடி வந்து
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries. And time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Rich and Marriage Church. அடாப்பாய் அது எங்கேயோ இருக்கு. ஊரா உடைக்கிறீங்களா டேய். ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் டவுன் போகலாம், இல்லைன்னா லெஃப்ட் திரும்பியும் போகலாம். சீரியஸ்.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
அடே எத்தனடா இருக்கு அடேயா
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
அங்க வேற யாரோ சண்டை போட்டுட்டு இருக்காங்க பயங்கரமா
Away with you!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
This is no place for a gentleman. Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது அவனை அடிச்சுட்டு தான் போகணும் போல
Die, vermin!
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all. I cannot enter.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
இவனுங்க கூட சண்டை போட்டு தான் போக முடியுமா? வழி இருக்கா? So
this is no place for you, sir.
It's locked.
இந்த சைடு வரும்போது ஏதோ அன்லாக் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அது வரைக்கும் இவனுங்க கூட சண்டை போட்டு தான் வரணுமா?
Oh no!
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
என்னடா எப்படி அடிக்கிறாங்க? வெயிட்டிஸ்ரா வெயிட்டிஸ்.
Stop Vampyr!
இதார அடிச்சு ஓட்றான்.
Remember your vow. Oh Christ!
வரும்போது நம்ம கூட சண்டை போடாமல் வர்றதுக்கு ஒரு வழி பார்க்கணும். சரியா யாராவது இங்கே எவ்வளோ இருக்குங்க? வெப்பனாச்சும் வெயிட்டான வெப்பன் தரானுங்களா? அதுவும் தர மாட்டானுங்க. சாப்டர் 1 குவாரண்டைன். ஓ சாப்டர் 3 வந்துட்டனா? ஃபேமிலி ஹிஸ்ட்ரி. ஒன்று 3 சாப்டர் தான். 3 சாப்டர் தான்.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Yarani.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
நான் ரைமிங்கா பேசினாரு பாத்தியா?
I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur. I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
பரவாயில்லையா, ஃப்ரீ கேம் நல்லா தான் இருக்கு. இதை போய் ஏன் எல்லாரும் மொக்கையா இருக்கு?
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
XP வச்சு ஏதாச்சும் வாங்கிட்டு போ. அதுக்குள்ள நான் ஒரு ஷார்ட் கமர்ஷியல் பிரேக் எடுத்துட்டு வரேன் பாஸ். ஒன்றாச்சும் சாப்பிட்டேன் அவனும் போலக்கு. அப்போ தான் ஹெல்த் பிளட் நிறையா வேணும்.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stone, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Are you worried about the situation or your reputation? Now is not the time to think of oneself.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
I've just returned from my sister's funeral, Edgar. I don't have the heart for this.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
You are going to reveal all.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about the recent... Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
What can you tell me?
That Miss...
And did you...
No,
Where is Miss...
I don't know. I'd imagine...
Did you see...
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Oh, Jonathan. I can't...
Yes, and I'm...
Jonathan!
Forgive me if I feel
I'm always here for you.
What do you know of Ascalon?
What more can you tell me?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when...
Now that's quite a question.
Is this a sign?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But...
Aren't you frightened?
very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other...
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour.
Temptation surrounds us.
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
எல்லாமே ரொம்ப தூரத்தில் இருக்கு. ஏன்டா இப்படி தூரம் தூரமாக வச்சு உயிரை வாங்குறீங்க?
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
I cannot enter.
We do the Lord's work here.
Fuck. No. Don't want to fight these guys.
I'll step back, sir. Get them weapons ready. Stop that!
Oh no. Bye bye. Oh my god, there is too many people already. Too much. சுத்தி ஆளுங்க இருக்கானுங்க. அமைதியாக இருக்கணும், புரியுதா? This game looks good. is 75 meters.
Die, Vermin!
Oh no. Bloody bad die. Oh no.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Bye bye. It's too far. Solo ദൂരത്തേക്ക് പോയിന്റ് കയറും.
Get them weapons ready! We found! It's on it! It's on it!
What area? Oh. My mouse dock is stable.
My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our... well, for
Okay.
your orders.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's...
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off.
So you won't tell me?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of you...
Are you... So, tell me...
What? Have you got a death wish?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status.
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me.
So you're a concern...
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you?
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Dick.
I could kill you for saying that. But...
Peaky Blinder madhi ivru yaro.
What can you tell?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us.
Well, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And if Wiener said...
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell it...
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now.
Okay.
Do you know where I can find
The sad saint. Why on earth...
He was one of my patients.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Digby.
Good evening, miss.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't...
I'm not here for charity.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then?
What can you tell me?
I'm a business...
Gang member and shopkeeper.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can free...
You're quite blunt.
I like people who know what they want and say what they think.
I'm not interested in a career in the...
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to...
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that...
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us.
What can you tell me?
You can't trust anyone around here.
Really?
Bastards, all of them. This...
You sound like you're thinking of...
Take the grave diggers of Southwark.
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe...
You still use your husband's name, Edwina.
Why shouldn't I? Maybe a bloody bastard.
Are you aware of what...
Yes. I'm sure he...
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
The sad saint?
Yes, he was.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes.
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all... What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about...
I believe you manipulated Booth.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know.
So you're just like any other couple, after all.
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever...
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care.
So you have no idea what really happened?
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor.
And your conscience is clear?
Violence is an efficient tool, Doctor.
So you decide who lives and who...
Yes, Doctor. Just like that.
Can I see what you...
As long as you have money.
யாருக்கிட்டும் வெயிட்டான வெப்பனே இருக்க மாட்டேது. அந்த Digby.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Mark my words, miss.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs to catch him.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night?
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve
it. My business.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the dock.
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still Tom Watts.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as...
I heard the sad saint was recovered.
I believe he returned...
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean...
Please.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad...
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum?
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
East end of the docks. अरे यार another run. yeah.
I can't say.
Seems like the guard of Freeman is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
You're mine! That's got hurt! Snuff it, leech! Killing's all you deserve! Die, vermin! Stupid bitch! I'll send you to hell! Get tasted I hate leeches! Back in the grave!
Hey. Shit. That was not good. Maybe strong.
It's on to us! I hear leeches. Oh, that's got us smart! I'll put it into you! Grenade! All of you bloody leeches need killing! Burn it, boys! Snap it! Die, beast! Eat this, the leech, boys! Die,
நிறைய பேர் வரானுங்க. Killing this boss will be taking long time, I think so. Let's try our best, Papa. Hey, they took they took my injection.
Another disgusting wounded, don't you think? I don't think so. Over there! Killing's all you deserve! Eat this! Die, vermin! I'll send you to hell! Snap it, bitch!
Hey, you wanna put Hey, why?
Crush the leech, boys! That's gonna hurt! Die, Bernie! Hate leeches!
Tong. Undertaker sound போட்டு முடிச்சிட்டாங்க. This boss is tough.
Another disgusting wounded in the secret. Wounds are clean. Over there! There's one of them! Want some of this? Take a breath of this! You're mine! Burn it, boys! Grenade! Die, oh my, vermin!
Hey, no.
That's gonna hurt!
Oh my god.
Killing's all you deserve!
Too many of them.
Trust the leech, boys! You leech! Kill him! Crush the leech, boys! You leech! Kill him!
പോങ്ങടാ വലിയ എത്തണടാ ഒരു
some of this? Die, leech! Trust the leech, boys! Killing's all you deserve! Burn it, boys! Put an end to you! I hate leeching!
अरे यार एवढं वाढता अरे
Trust the leech, boys! I'll send you to hell! Die, vermin! Bloody cry! Burn it, boys! Die, beast! Killing's all you deserve! Vermin! You leeches need killing! Want some of this? Crush the leech, boys! Set you to hell! Killing's all you deserve! Burn it, boys!
പോടാ ഓറം പോടാ അയോഗ്യ റാസ്കളുടെ വാ 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 Oh my god.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Thinker's Skull. తప్పని అతికంటానా అచ్చా எப்பரா ரெண்டே ஷாட்டில் போட்டுச்சு. How is it possible? ஓ 72 லெவலா? அதான் அடிச்சு சாட்டப்போ போட்டு தான் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். T2 level beast. अरे यार यार என்னடா இவன் பயங்கரமான
This one's mine. Bloody crime! He's done for.
நாலந்து சுடுறவரை கீழே வாங்க கொஞ்சம். ஒரே ஒரு ஒன்று ஓபிஎம் வேணுமா? சே
It's locked. I have this thirst for blood.
அந்த சைடு போகிறது
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Steady, boys, we've got one.
All 20 level people ஒரே ஒரு ஷாட்லேயே செத்துறேன். லாய்க்கே ஆகாது போலக்கு. எங்கே இருக்கானே தெரிய மாட்டேது.
I cannot enter.
There's one of them.
is the way? Where is the way?
It's locked.
Which way? Which way?
It's locked, all right.
Fuck you. And there are 2 more people there.
Burn it, boys!
Hey.
Bloody Christ!
No, not again.
Take its head! Fuck, he's dead! Shit!
What the fuck? Oh, what kind of bug? Worst bug.
I cannot enter.
All side are locked. எப்படி போறதுன்னு தெரியல. Seriously, I don't know which way to go.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, come on.
It's locked.
Best be moving on.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot enter.
So okay, I think I need a break. I don't know where to find it. I will have a water and come back. தண்ணி குடிச்சிட்டு வரேன்.
have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay. I think I came in the wrong way. I already killed this beast. Can I solve this? Oh no. Shit. Oh no. System got tanked. System got tanked. No, 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 not now. I thought of completing this game by today. No, my god. Oh no, 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 don't do this. Shit, mate. Not today. Bullshit. It got stuck. Chai. No, 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 no. Okay guys, I think system got stuck. I don't know, all this 1596 XP now ಬಂತಲ್ಲ. ரோல் நல்ல பின்னாடி வந்துட்டேன். Okay, I will end this stream. Bye bye.